Hi everybody, welcome back to Bree's Books and Budgets. I am Bree and I'm here to talk to you about my June pile of possibilities. I have 11. Oh gosh, when am I going to have a normal pile of possibilities? Who knows? Anyway, I'm actually participating in the Amazing Readathon, and this actually I want to show you is the glass tumbler that you can purchase for the Amazing Readathon. The Amazing Readathon is a readathon hosted by Bree from Four Paws in a Book. I will have her information linked down below so that you can check out the announcement video, check out her channel, and feel free to join us. I am on Team Alonzi, and so that's one of the competitive teams. There's a total of 4 competitive teams, and then there is a team called Spoilers. That is the non-competitive team. So if you wish to participate, but you don't necessarily want to have the pressure of a competition, feel free to check out that team as well. So let me go ahead and put this down, and I can go ahead and show you the books that I have chosen to go with the prompts that we know about. Okay, so let's get started on this pile of possibilities. It's a little scary. The first one that I have is Dark Fae by Carolyn Peckham and Susan Valenti. This is actually part of the Zodiac Academy series, and this will fit the prompt of multiple POVs. So this book has at least 3 points of view that are told throughout the story. The next book that I have is Death's Daughter by S.A. Barnes. And this is for the prompt of a book that I do not own, so something that I borrowed from a friend or borrowed from the library. And I've gone ahead and borrowed this from my local library. Yay for supporting local libraries. Also, I have never read anything by S.A. Barnes before. I believe she writes space horror, so this is actually a new genre for her, and this is a new to me author. The next book that I have is Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas, and this fits the prompt of the title has a preposition in it, and of is the preposition. I'm also rereading this as part of a goal to read all of Sarah J. Maas's books before the publication of ACOTAR 6, and I believe that's coming out in October, so I need to get a move on with that. The next book I have is Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, and this book will actually satisfy the prompt of mental health representation. The next book I have is The Strawberry Pancake House by Lori Gilmore, and this will satisfy the prompt of a building on the cover, and this is actually helping me to continue into the Dream Harbor series, which I plan on trying to get caught up on and possibly finish in the next couple of months. The next book I have is Barefoot by Ellen Hildebrand, and this actually will satisfy the prompt for a holiday. I have heard that there is a mention of 4th of July here, so that will satisfy the prompt of a book with a holiday in it. The next book I have is Nora Roberts' Inheritance, and this actually satisfies the prompt of a book in an isolated. I actually had to switch out the battery, so just real quick in case it didn't get caught. The book that I was talking about before I switched the battery was Nora Roberts' The Inheritance, and this is for a book set in an isolated setting. It is about a woman who inherits a Victorian mansion that seems to be on the coast of Maine and in an isolated area. So we shall see how this goes. And then the final book that I have as part of the 8 prompts that we know about is Silver Elite by Danny Francis, and this is for recommended by YouTube. A lot of my books are recommended by YouTube, but I chose this one specifically for this particular prompt because I wanted to reread it, and so that hits this prompt very well, allows me to do the reread, and allows me to get prepared for the next book in the series, which happens to be out. And so with that, let's talk about the books that I have as I would like to get to during the month and see if it will fit any kind of bonus prompts or things like that that we have. And the first one is Broken Dove by Danny Francis, which is the follow-up to Silver Elite. So we are staying in that dystopian world, and I can't wait to see what happens with it. And part of the reason why I'm doing the reread of Silver Elite is so that I can have everything fresh in my mind and then go straight to Broken Dove. Another book that I have as part of my would like to get to is Beneath by Ariel Sullivan. I have actually not read anything by her. I have the book Conform on my list to read, but I really want to get to Beneath as it's still part of a dystopian world. And I have been hearing fantastic things about this. I'm hearing a lot of people are really enjoying this book, so I want to pick it up. I want to be part of the hype train for this, so this is definitely on my list of I would like to get to. And then the final book that I have on my list of I would like to get to is Woven by Gold, and this is by Elizabeth Helen. I have read Bonded by Thorns. I read that last month and I really enjoyed that, so I want to continue the series, and so the next one is Woven in Gold, or Woven by Gold. So that is it. That is my pile of possibilities for the month of June. That is my I would like to read to if I can get to it pile, different things like that. Please let me know down below if you are participating in the Amazing Readathon, if you are going to sign up for the Amazing Readathon, and what team you're on. I would love to know if you have read any of these books and how you like them. Tell me what's on your pile of possibilities for the month of June. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe down below. Leave me a book stack emoji so that I know that you were here. And YouTube is going to go ahead and recommend a video for you either up here or up here. Still trying to get used to the whole YouTube thing. And that is it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!